Hi guys, it's Krista from Playing with a Purpose, and today I'm going to share with you some of our favorite books for this month. If you're new here, my name is Krista and I'm a childcare provider for up to 5 children, and on my channel you'll find tips and tricks, all things related to childcare, shopping hauls, and the odd family vlog. I've had a couple of subscribers reach out to me and ask me for some of my favorite books, so I thought that perhaps each month I'll highlight a couple of my favorite books. So this month we're talking about all about me, talking about our families, our emotions, and our 5 senses. And so I have way too many books to put out all at once. So the first couple of weeks we're going to be mainly talking about back to school and all about me. So I'm going to share with you some of my favorites for this month. The first one is Chicka Chicka Boom Boom. This is such a classic book. All the children absolutely love it. They think it's hilarious and it has such a great rhythm. There's also a ton of activities that you can do after reading this book. This is one of my favorites. I also love this one called Why I Love School. And I just love this one because it has the most adorable photos in it. The animals are super cute. It has simple text, which is perfect for our age group, especially at the beginning of the year. And the characters in this book are so cute. This is so cute, the little turtle eating with all his friends at the lunch table. This is a super, super cute story. I also love the 12 Days of Preschool. So I love this one because it's rhyming and it also involves numbers. So it goes like this. On the first day of preschool, we all learned how to share our most favorite fuzzy teddy bear. On the second day of preschool, we all learned how to share 2 choo-choo trains and our most favorite fuzzy teddy bear. On the third day of preschool, we all learned how to share 3 blue trikes, 2 choo-choo trains, and our most favorite fuzzy teddy bear. So it's a great repetitive book, it rhymes, and it has numbers, so it's a great book. Pete the Cat's always a classic, and this one is The Wheels on the Bus, and we all know how much our preschoolers love The Wheels on the Bus. So who wouldn't love Pete the Cat's Wheels on the Bus? So this is super cute. This is Lowly Worm's ABCs. So I love this one because it has simple text and it's an alphabet book, which is something we like to have lots of in our classrooms. This is a new one that I got, and it's Our Skin. So this is great because it just teaches the children about all the different colors of skin in a very simple, age-appropriate way. I'm a big fan of Pout Pout Fish, and this one is called The Pout Pout Fish Goes to School. And so this is also a really great one. Pete the Cat, Rocking in My School Shoes. This is a book that I take out almost every single September. I usually try to pick out 4 topics that I want to talk about for the month of September. And sometimes it's all about me and it's family and emotions and 5 senses. And other times it's numbers and letters and more focusing on back to schools. But this is something that I always grab for. And I have a pair of these red Converse shoes in my dramatic play area, and we call them our Pete the Cat shoes. Often in September we have new kiddos and they're getting used to being away from their parents. So I love to put out Llama Llama Misses Mama. This is great just to be able to talk about those feelings of missing their parents while they're at work. And I am a big fan of Llama Llama. And this is a newer one that I got a couple of years ago called Our Class as a Family. This is something that I've always felt. Sometimes I feel that we're actually closer to the families than they are to us because we share our whole day with their children. So sometimes I feel like we're super, super invested in these children, and sometimes the parents are busy at work, and sometimes parents may forget how much time we spend with their children. So this is a great book to talk about our bond as a class. These next few books are really focusing on the all about me portion of our theme, and this is the cutest Richard Scarry book called This Is Me. It talks about all the things that he can do and how he's growing up and he can do big boy things, and then it talks about his body parts and the back and the clothes that he wears. So this is a great all about me book. And then I have Me and My Family Tree. And so this one's really good because it teaches the kids about how a family tree is made. It starts off with the picture of the child, and then it talks about how she has a brother and then a mom and a dad. And mommy has a mom and dad, and daddy has a mom and dad. So it's a really great way to teach the children about how a family tree is made and how we fit into our family. This is an old Richard Scarry's book called My House. And then this one's called At My House. At my house I can taste. At my house I can see. At my house I can feel. So this is great for 5 senses, but it's also great for talking about their individual houses, and it's a great conversation starter to talk about what's at their house. And then we usually touch a little bit on the towns we live in. So I live in a small town, and a lot of my clients actually come from a neighboring town about 10 minutes away from me. And so it's really a great way to talk about how some of us live in my town and some of us live in a different town. And so this is a cute little book, and so the children can follow along with their fingers, and they can see that they're driving on roads to get to other places. This is another really great story called Me on the Map. This is me. This is me in my room. This is a map of my room. This is me on the map of my room. And so this is really cute. You can see that he's drawn pictures of his room and himself lying on the bed. This is my house. This is a map of my house. This is my room on the map of the house. So it's a great way to teach the children that you can be in one space and another space at the same time. So you can be in your room and in your house at the same time. This is my street. This is a map of my street. This is my house on the map of the street. This is my town. It's a really hard concept to teach children sometimes, that they can be in lots of different places at once. So you can be in your bed, in your room, in your house, in your town, all at the same time. And then if you want to get bigger with older children, in Ottawa, in Ontario, in Canada, in the world. But this is a great way to scaffold that learning in a very simple way. And then the last one is called My Map Book. So this one again is a little bit like the other one, but it has different maps, all different types of maps. So this is a map of my room, a map of my family, a map of my day. This is the morning. They brush their teeth, they have breakfast, they go to school, they have lunch, they play on the playground, they go home. A map of their neighborhood, a map of my dog. This one's really, really cute. So if the dog's tail is up, it means happiness. If the dog's tail is down, it means fear. And then here, mud. So there's a little bit of mud on their dog. So this is just a great way to teach the children that you can make a map about anything. These are some of my very favorite books for the beginning of a new school year. I hope you enjoyed them. I'm Krista with Playing with a Purpose. I'll see you next time.